Hi, David here with more Zoomtopia news. I have today with me Charles Montoya from Maxhub. Charles, it's been a while since we caught up. Always great to see you. Let's get a better view
It's
here.
always great to be with you, David. I appreciate it.
Good to have you in our big boardroom. So Maxhub is at Zoomtopia.
Yeah, we're really excited about it, right? We've been continuing to build our partnership with Zoom. This is our first opportunity to actually be at Zoomtopia. I think it's like my fifth or sixth now. I've been to all of them, so I'm really excited about being able to see Zoomtopia back in person and for Maxhub to be a part of it.
So what should people cruising by the booth be looking for? Well, I'm sure you have a lot of hot stuff, but what do you want to really show us, and what can you show us for the people who can't make it?
Yeah, so a couple things, right? So one, obviously, you're going to be able to see that we're launching a lot of new products that are going to be based around Zoom technology and Zoom Room technology. We're going to be coming out with new cameras, new speakerphones, new microphones, all for that. That's great. Maxhub's been known as a camera technology provider for the last couple of years, but now we're stepping into a new spot for us, and it's actually what I have right behind me. We will be announcing our V6 Classic all-in-one ISP, right? So what is this? This is an all-in-one 55, 65, 75, 86-inch, right? So you get your choice on what size monitors you want, that has interactive camera, speaker, microphone, Intel i5 processor as the OPS. Obviously, you get the display. And the display is not just a normal display. I actually have whiteboard technology built inside of it. So you have all the functionality of a traditional boardroom setting and an ISP, with the ability of doing traditional video conferencing calls as well, right? So we're really taking the next step in the evolution of video conferencing. We really want to come out with technology that's simple not only to use, but to install, manage, and maintain. And that's what our new ISP boards do for us.
I mean, the concept has made sense for a long time. It's everything all in one. We're used to buying components. We have one component, which is the laptop or the PC, the brains. That's where the chips are. That's where our software lives. Then we have to have monitors everywhere. Then we have cameras. Then we have microphones. Then we have speakers. And this isn't the first time that someone has said, hey, can you make it all into one thing that I hang on a wall? But it's been a hard nut to crack. There's been some, others have tried and failed. So how have we gotten it right?
I will say this, right? When I talk to a lot of customers and a lot of resellers out there about this product, the biggest thing they talk about, number one, simplicity. Great, we got that down pat, right? Simple to install, simple to maintain. Second big component of this is making sure that it can integrate to the platforms that they want to use. That's why we have Zoom Room technology for us. Number three, price point. And I think everybody will be able to see Maxhub's going to be able to come in at a price point that's reasonable for end users, still giving everybody that extremely high quality video, audio, whiteboarding technology, but doing it at a price point where it's not breaking the bank, right? We want to be able to deploy these in huddle rooms, small conference rooms, right? So you're really looking at that $5,000 to $6,000 price point to make it reasonable for those areas. That's where you're going to see us play. That's where you're going to see us really be competitive at. And that's where we think a lot of people will start to be driven towards that technology, right? Maxhub, just so everybody's aware, we're a division of CVTE. CVTE is one of the largest manufacturers in the world. So we understand how to make sure that we keep our price down, but as well as making sure the quality is extremely high. So that's our ultimate goal.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to say, as someone who's been following this, if I had to come up with three things that have caused us to have issues in the past, they were too expensive, they were too complicated to install. It wasn't just a matter of hanging them up on a wall and plugging them in, and they were too complicated to use. We were having to make tutorials and put out demos and teach people how to actually use them. It needs to just be as simple as making a call.
Exactly, without a doubt. And I think as well as you want the flexibility, right? You want to make sure that this room is extremely flexible in my day-to-day use. And you're going to see that with our Maxhub ISPs, right? They're going to be based around people's actual work environment. How do I integrate? How do I work? How do I walk into a room and make a call? How do I do multiple calls? All that's going to be a part of the functionality that we're building inside of our systems to make them simple and easy for people to use. And once again, cost affordable. That I think is going to be a big driving factor for a lot of people. They're going to see they can do it at a reasonable price and really start to go, this is what I need to do, right? Because you said it. it's frustrating having to buy multiple components, right? I got to buy cameras, I got to buy speakers, and then we all know supply chain issues that are happening today. So I might have 3 of the 4 pieces, I might have 4 of the 5 pieces, but if I don't have them all, I can't really work. This is one simple SKU that will give you everything that you need, right? From camera, speaker, microphone, processor, and display, right? And be ready because the controller will probably be coming out pretty soon too. So.
Oh, nice. Well, that leads to my next question, which is scale. On the one hand, at one SKU, that makes scale a lot easier if I want to outfit 1,000 or 10,000 rooms. But one of the problems we've had with scale is that not all rooms are the same. Some are shaped like our room here, like a bowling alley. Some are shaped like with a circular table, with this size table, and we say, well, this room needs cameras here, and this room needs this type of audio, and every room seems to be custom. So how can this handle all of these different shapes and sizes and types of rooms?
No, it's a great question. It's something that Maxhub is really probably one of the few companies that is prepared and able to do this with the products that we have in place today. So literally the IFPs that we're going to be launching have multiple inputs and outputs, USB, HDMI. So I can actually add multiple cameras to the room. So yes, I can buy a single SKU, hang it on the wall, and it has the camera that I need for a huddle room, maybe a small conference room. Medium rooms, large conference rooms, auditorium style settings. That's where you can look at our additional cameras in place, like our P15 or our P25. That will give you that 12x optical zoom. Put it in, set it up, plug and play, ready to go. Now you can utilize it with your system. I'm actually on my P15 camera right now, right? So for the different room functionalities that you need, you can add it. Now, what about audio? Well, yeah, some of those audios get pretty tricky. You have the ability to continue to plug and play and adapt our systems to the medium and larger conference room environments. So if you want to have additional speakerphones on the table, ceiling wall-mounted microphones, all that can plug and play inside of our system. And once again, it gives you that flexibility, right? So, hey, you know what? I know what my user interface is always going to look like. I understand when I walk into a conference room what my basic setup's going to look like. And now it's just, I have additional cameras, I have additional speakers, I have additional microphones for those medium to larger conference rooms, right? That's something that Maxhub is, like I said earlier, probably one of the few companies in the industry that'll be able to do this, right? The fact that we actually have the IFP technology, the all-in-one technology, as well as the camera and speaker technology as well to tie it all together.
All right, you briefed me on this before, but I didn't make this connection before. You're leaning heavy into the hub of Maxhub here. This device, you put it out, it can handle any room. It's our baseline. For 90% of our rooms, it probably, because not every room is the CEO's 50-person boardroom. It's the hub meeting rooms. But for the rooms that need more, that need an extra camera angle, that need another microphone, then this becomes the hub for all your peripherals.
And let's talk about this, right? This gives us the ability to continue to grow out our technology. So we're not just using a single camera, but multiple cameras, right? We also have 360-degree field of view cameras that we're going to be able to tie into these later on down the road. We have 180-degree field of view cameras that you're able to tie into the room. So really, for Maxhub, the fact that we're able to own and control the entire technology, we're able to build that experience that customers are really demanding and want in their workplace and environment today. So yes, we're really excited about what the future holds for us. And we think the IFP is going to be that center hub for us to really maximize the overall focus of the customer experience.
All right, great. Well, I think let's head out of here and let's head over to the booth. Is there anything else we need to say? Anything I forgot to ask? Want to share with our viewers?
No, I think we're all good. Come down to the booth, take a look at it. We'll have our IFPs there. We have our new camera technologies there. If you're not able to make it to Zoomtopia, take a look at our website, maxhub.com, or take a look at our social media posts as well. We have a lot of information that are going up on a regular basis there as well.
All right, Charles, great to have you here.
Great seeing you again, David. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care, everyone.